Alright, I put these two pieces on here. You see, I did them off camera. In fact, let me file that one a bit more. I'm a little worried about this piece. It seems to be a bit off-centered in the shape, so I'm not sure how that's going to fit. But I decided that I didn't want to set them with glue because I want to set it into the bottom of the fuselage and see how it fits before I do anything, which it seems to fit rather well. And then let's just, I'm not going to actually snap it, I'm just going to rest it. You get an idea here. So as you can see, almost got the main parts of it all together, with the exception of the cockpit, which I will put the cockpit pieces on after I paint the guy on the pilot on the inside. So alright, so I think I'm going to, on camera, put down some glue here. And I'm not going to put glue on those things yet until I get this set in on those little pegs, because I want the alright. Oh yeah, and of course I didn't want to glue these where the pivot bar is in the inside, because I want to be able to move the wings and do different things with them, do different pictures and stuff. So now I'm going to go through here and look at everything and put some dabs of glue on the pegs. Already running low on glue, so you can tell I'm having to really squeeze it to get glue out, which this was fine because I'm putting together the last pieces. And there she is. What do you think of that? I kind of like this X-Wing. It's a little different from the other one. It looks a little bit sleeker just past the main fuselage. I'm not sure if you see what I mean, where it kind of indents here and then it slopes back. I don't know if that's the way the other one is, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to be right back very shortly. Alright, like I said in past videos before I built this, putting this together, one's smaller than the other, which fine, and what I meant by that, and maybe it's just because of dimensional changes, but this is what I meant. It's really thin in this area right there. So, and it does slope back a little bit and out on the other model, on the Revell model. Which, by the way, man, that Revell model, it is pretty cool. But anyway, there you have it. So I'm ready to actually paint the guy in the chair there, the pilot. So as you can see, of course, this one, I've left that one so that it opens too. but it'll be cool to have a Blue Squadron, and kind of excited to kind of get going on this. So, all right, catch you on the next clip or next video. Alrighty, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of painting of this guy on screen, and we'll see how it goes. It's a little small to sand this guy, so I don't know if the paint will stick, but give it a shot. And I'll put it on thick. I won't water it down. That'll probably help there. But maybe you can see it. I do have a reference. My good old Luke Skywalker X-Wing fighter pilot action figure. Yeah. And we'll do my best. Can't guarantee anything. The orange I have is pretty bright. I could add some red to darken it up, but we'll see. We'll see how this works. So, okay. And so, word to the wise, doesn't have to be perfect. And it's so... Alright, I wasn't paying attention. I'd filled up my my phone with video footage, and so it stopped recording. So I'll continue with painting now that I've got enough free space. And let's see, maybe I can paint a hint at a face or something in there. I did get some new brushes recently. I've been using most of the same old brushes for a while, plus I needed something a little bit finer for my work, and let me tell you what, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I like that. So I'm doing a very simplified paint. I'm probably not going to use the white. I'm just going to go in and put in the orange where it's orange and the black where it's black. I'm going to use orange for red too. I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to put a pinstripe on the top of this guy's helmet. Yeah, I know all the X-Wing pilots had different helmets and stuff, but I figured what the heck. Alright. And the belt is different on that, so I'm going to go ahead and paint a different belt. It is a different pilot. It's the Blue Squadron, I mean. I could essentially have a different uniform. Probably not. I don't remember in the film, to be honest with you. I could reference it on, pull out the movie and watch it. think I'll paint his hands black like he's wearing gloves. And the other thing is that the cockpit area is basically dark gray, so we gotta do that. They're like, oh my god, you're doing painting on screen. Yes, I am. Alright. A finer brush really does make a difference. I might not make edge to edge on everything. Well, I'm going to stop it and then come back. Alright, I think I'm going to call that completed with the cockpit. I'm going to let it dry. Not as detailed as some people might do it, but I'm going to leave it at that. I think it's pretty good for this, for the size and the fact that there's really isn't a lot of present detail on the guy that's sitting in the pilot that's in there. So I'm going to let that be, and any other edges that they'll get fixed as I do other painting and whatnot. So I'll let that dry, and when you come back, I'll probably be prepping the main fuselage and wings and everything for being getting a base coat, and then after that will be detail paint, and then I'll do the cockpit lid shield, and then I'll be probably just about done. Right. Catch y'all on the next clip or video. Alright, decided to come back because I'm going to make a part or a couple panel pieces. So anyway, some of you know these things here that go on the wings, and I'm talking about this kind of trapezoidal thing with the little handle that sticks out on it. Actually, the shape on this decals aren't exactly right, so I might mod it a little bit. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I have cut up an old shampoo bottle, and I'm going to trim them out with, with that, and see what I can do. I have some scissors and things, and I guess on the next clip you'll see me maybe work on one of them. I'm going to work on it until I can perfect it, and then I'll show on screen. First thing I realize is that actually I think these shapes are actually pretty much correct. So I'm just going to use the one that's there as a stencil piece to make a cardboard stencil. So got a little piece of cardboard from a thing of crackers, and let me come back. I'm actually going to pen it, and then I'm going to cut it. Alright, I'm going to cut it now. I'm going to actually use scissors to do most of it. That's why it pays to have nice small scissors. This is the scissors that I like to use when I cut out my decals anyway. So there we go. And that's the piece that I'll use. And I'll probably trace several with the X-Acto knife, and then cut them out. Might do some of the cutting with this. I also have some other scissors that do really good chopping on cutting on plastic. So anyway, I'll be back shortly. All right, I have one made. So basically, what you do is you would glue it in to fit right there. Incidentally, it's pretty much the color you want it to be on the wing. It's a little higher, a little thicker than the other risen items on the wing, but I'm doing this to make it easier to paint that section. But that was just one, and I'll have to make some more. And one of the things I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pre-sand both sides of this, because sanding a small piece was a pain in the you-know-what. So anyway, that's an update on that. All right. I'm going to give this a shot here. So I'm going to glue these little pieces on. I got 4 of them. And I'm just going to do a little bit of sanding so that the glue will stick to this panel a little bit better. Those other pieces are sanded. I'm just lightly roughening up. I'm not trying to destroy any detail. Just a blank area on the wing is getting a pass with a sandpaper. So this will be hopefully the glue will stick a little bit better. And I'm not going to worry if there's a little bit of sanding dust in there. Blow some of it away, but I'm not going to go crazy and wipe it away. So anyway, as you know, I got to glue these on like so. Yeah, and wow. Oh yeah, it goes all the way to the end. Okay. Just talking to myself there. So yeah, there's a line of detail that goes across here, and it does overlap this. It does overlap that. So that's what I was wondering about. So let's see. I want to use, yeah, that side should be okay. And there you go. Okay. So I'll glue these other ones on. Now there's a little piece of plastic hanging off that one. Let me just do that. All right. So I'm going to let the two top ones dry, and I'll come back later and do the bottom ones. I don't want them to slide or anything like that. So I'll catch y'all on the next clip or video.